I am going to show you how I make the triangle boxes that my little gnomes come in. So it's really simple. All you need is an outline, and I will put on my blog a link so that you can download this triangle box pattern, and you can simply just cut it out along the edges. It's really easy to define. I'm hoping for Christmas I might get a Cricut paper cutting machine, and that will allow me to actually upload my own design and then print these out so I don't have to hand cut them each time. But simply what you want to do is perforate the edges so that you can fold the box. Make sure that you have something underneath your pattern so that you're not cutting into your table. You don't want to push too hard so that you really would. I normally would use a cutting board, but I am going to just use this book. So just lightly follow the patterns, and here I'm using a fabric cutter. This works very easily. You could use an X-Acto knife, but I found this to be the easiest. Just apply enough pressure to perforate that, or to make the seam easy enough to fold. You're not going to actually cut through the paper. And just follow along all of these edges. Now my pattern, of course, has my Gnome logo in it, but you can use Photoshop to change it. And that will be what's on the inside, where the logo is. Because I'll actually use a different pattern, or different decoration for the outside. So just fold along the edges. There you go, your box is all ready to put together. So now I like to use hot glue. And see if my gun is warm enough. So I'm just going to glue along the edges. I'm usually a little bit more careful. You don't want so much glue so that the pattern of the glue is shown through the paper. Now I just simply use cardstock. I just go to Michael's or Joann's and get cardstock when it's on sale. Now I just am going to glue these two edges to begin with, because I will then wrap my gnome up with some bubble wrap. And then, you know, you can punch a hole in here and tie, or you can glue along the edges and seal that completely, or you could use these self-adhesive dots, which are kind of nice because they have adhesive on each side, so you can kind of use that as a way to close your box. Now, once your box is put together, what I like to do is I've printed out my own packaging labels, so they're designed to fit this dimension of the box. And so I have my logo there on the front. I just fold down the sides, a little glue, I have my own little ways of gluing things in. Now you can snip it across there, or sometimes they leave it long enough to fold, but there you get the triangle box.